So, last time we got through most of the classic games. Time for freaking Donkey Kong!
We're never done with Donkey Kong.
So, this was the very second game in this series that we have played and seen before. And, it is extraordinarily freaking aggravating. Because, I complained about this in the first Game & Watch gallery with Oil Panic. With the modern version, that it felt unresponsive a lot. This game is so much worse. First of all, it's got the split screen. You have to press a button to switch what screen you're focused on. The screen you're not focused on is minimized, and you can still technically play on that screen. It's just harder to see. Anyway, right, the basic mechanics of this. You're jumping over the barrels, you're getting up to the top, you need to flip that switch to activate the crane, you go over, you jump to when the crane is swinging in the right spot, and you grab one of those hooks. Once you've grabbed 4 hooks, Donkey Kong drops. If you miss the crane, you fall and hit your head. When you drop Donkey Kong, it loops back to having the 4 hooks again. It's...
I feel like we've seen this game before.
I just said, we literally have. This is the second game in the series of all the Marios.
Oh, yeah.
Way, way back.
It was terrible then.
Back then, though, I wasn't trying to get 1,000 points, so it was quick.
Yeah.
Here, yeah, there's a hard limit on how fast Mario moves. Like, when you move, there is a set amount of time that it will not accept another move input. So, there's actually a thing that, the longer that you take to get up to the top and grab the crane, the faster things get. Like, every time you jump over a barrel, you do get points for jumping over barrels. You get 1 point at the bottom row for jumping a barrel, 2 points in the middle. You can't jump things in the 3rd row, but at the very top, when you grab the crane and, grab a hook, you get a score bonus based on how quickly you made it up there. It's like up to 20 points, I believe. And then when you drop him with the 4th one, you get an extra 15-point bonus. But you might think, oh, you could sit down and just jump barrels continually to get points. You not have to go up. But the thing is, every barrel you jump increases the speed, and it only increases the speed of the barrels, not Mario. It does not let you move or jump faster, so if you keep going, eventually, it will be physically impossible to jump all of the barrels.
Right. So what's hard mode like?
Hard mode, the main difference is, there were already in easy mode those girders on the 2nd level. If you jump into a girder, it's a miss. You bang your head. Right. The girders are much, much more frequent in, hard mode.
Okay. That's the game B.
Pretty much. This game took me so freaking long to clear.
The worst part is, once you get down to it, it's not even really Donkey Kong.
Yeah, it's not even really that interesting. It's just tedious. Like, as I said again before, what I like about Game & Watch games is the instant responsiveness of them and the frantic pace. It's not a frantic pace when your inputs are hardline time limited. Anyway, when you get all of the stars on all of the 5 games of Classic, or I think just like when you get 50 stars, you get the credits roll.
Where everyone has an airplane?
Well, yeah. Well, Toad did not have an airplane. Toad's being carried by Lakitu for some reason.
Yoshi even gets an airplane.
Yep.
Okay. Where are they?
Sky?
Like, there's a castle in the background, but that
is clearly not the Mushroom Kingdom castle, yeah.
Right.
I don't know.
Wario?
Yeah.
Wario's in this?
Yeah. We'll see him. We'll see him.
Okay.
Fun fact, We kind of realized this as we were looking at stuff before, but this is only the second time that Wario and Yoshi have ever been in the same game together. The first being Mario Kart 64.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of weird, how they're rarely, if ever, in the same place at the same time.
It's like, they're both side characters, so they have their own side series, but they're only together in, like, these weird collective things.
Crossovers, yeah.
Crossovers, yeah. So, something to point out while we're going through this. This is something that I felt about a couple of the ones in the first Game & Watch gallery as well. A lot of the background music for these games, for the modern versions, sounds very Sonic to me. It sounds a lot like Game Gear Sonic games, the 8-bit Sonics. Like this one, a little bit. There's others that sound much more. But just like overall, it feels a lot like
Not Mario.
Sonic. Yeah.
Suppose we could have been looking at who the composer was. And also the 8-bit Sonic games, not as well known as their 16 and 32-bit counterparts.
Yeah. Drastic Factory. There's not really much else to talk about generally for the game.
Produced by A Million Colors.
Yep.
Look at all Million Colors right here.
I don't know what that company is, but they're the ones who did the first Game & Watch gallery as well.
Producer by?
I never noticed that. Okay.
So they're the person who created the producer? To be continued?
Yep. Just like last time, you know, there's a second credit screen that we can get. That requires additional stars. And it just sort of hangs and loops the song from this point.
Okay.
So. Anyway, here is some of the notes. I decided to check out the note board after doing all the classic things and just kind of see what's there. So, here's what we've got. This is the interrupt save note that you get at the front, right at the start of it. This is a hint about Helmet. The door opens and closes at certain times. A lot of the hints are kind of obvious basic mechanics of the game. Here's the note board.
It informs you of many things.
Like, you can press select to turn the background music on and off in the modern versions. You learn how to jump over barrels. If you don't catch the hook, the speed increases.
So do it quickly.
Parachutes can get caught by the tree.
That's less of a secret and more of a fact.
Yeah. This tells you that every 3 objects hitting the ground is 1 point for Helmet. The letter's falling down, by the way. That's them exiting the inbox area at the top and going into your archived notes in the bottom.
In the store. Okay,
Yep.
that's store as in it is storing your notes.
Yep.
Not as in you can buy things.
That's right. Something I forgot to mention about Donkey Kong that I used to actually clear it. Oh, right. In Vermin, there's no time that misses get cleared as well.
Huh.
But Donkey Kong, when you hit 300 points, you clear your misses. If you have no misses, you enter double score mode. It's one of those games. So, and double score mode lasts until you miss. So I made extensive use of that to to get through. And this tells you about the things, and also you can do a Game Boy link to the first Game & Watch gallery to import the games from that museum into this museum.
Just the museum.
Yep. And hey, you've unlocked Ball.
You tried very hard.
So you got Modern Ball. You have to unlock each of the different versions of Ball over time. So,
Gift.
here's Ball.
Both classic and modern. So
It's,
this is just a...
So this actually has 6 games, because Ball is another game that you have to get the stars on. This is Ball. You catch the balls, you have left and right as your controls. The thing about Ball, each time you catch a ball is 1 point.
Yeah.
It gradually gets faster with the speed resetting every 100, as is standard in Game & Watch games.
Right.
You don't have 3 misses in Ball. 1 miss and you're done. This was extremely dull and tedious. Eventually, the ball moves so fast that it leaves a shadow clone.
I like how there's these shadows of crush.
Yeah, that's what it looks like when a ball
Predicting the
lands
future.
on the ground.
So what exactly are you controlling with left and right?
The position of the arms. When you press left and right, both of the arms will move in that direction.
Okay.
Also, the feet move. So, also, this may look a bit familiar to something we've seen before, because as it turns out, Mario the Juggler was basically a redone version of Ball. On hard for Ball, it adds a 3rd ball, but most importantly, catching a ball is 10 points instead of 1.
Okay. So it is 10 times shorter.
Yep. Because I believe that on the actual physical Game & Watch device of Ball, it only had 1 high score that it kept track of. So it just, you play on hard to get a higher score faster than you could on easy.
Okay.
And yeah, once we've actually played Ball and seen it from the gift mode, then it enters the list proper of games.
Oh,
And here's where we're done for today.
okay.
We have now completely finished Classic. Tomorrow we'll get started on the modern games.
This seems like it's gonna take a while.
A little bit. It took a disproportionately long time to record all of the footage than we're actually gonna, see meaningful gameplay to watch this thing, so I kind of made these shorter videos
Okay.
just to spare my buffer.